There's going to be a big rules update. With Edge of Eternities, you will now be allowed to run legendary vehicles and spacecrafts as your commander. Spacecraft is going to be a new artifact subtype similar to vehicles. Gavin Verhey talks about it in his video how they wanted to make legendary spacecrafts eligible as commanders. But if they're gonna make spacecrafts commanders, it would make sense for them to also make vehicles commanders as well. Now, I usually don't like to talk about my personal opinion on these kind of things, but my gut reaction for this is that I don't really like this. Like, I guess it's kind of cool that you can have your vehicle as a commander, but something about this didn't feel right with me. I mean, first off, I didn't think this was something that people were asking for. I could be wrong about that. But it wasn't until I thought about how recently Wizards of the Coast came into control of the commander format. And I remember some folks were concerned about now that Wizards is in control of the format, they can do whatever they want and they can change whatever rule just to sell product. Usually I'm okay with these kind of things. At the end of the day, they're a big company and they're gonna do what they need to do to sell their product. Like, I'm okay with Universes Beyond, but when it comes to changing the literal rules of the format or of the game, then that feels a little bit more sacred to me, and I don't know how I feel about that. Now, I know that they were talking about this for a while, and it's not just something that they just thought up on the spot, but maybe it's just the application of this that doesn't sit well with me. Like, I would much prefer that they did this much later after the set dropped, but maybe this is just nothing new. If it wasn't for this, maybe Wizards would have found some other way to try to sell a set, so maybe I'm crying for nothing. What do you guys think?